Hey there, it's Diane Banks, radio personality and voiceover talent in Chicago, on Twitter every day at Diane_Banks. We should follow each other. Also, voice123.com/Diane Banks. And here on YouTube every day, pulling up my playlist for you. Here we go. With adding new videos all the time, so please watch and subscribe, and thanks in advance for doing that. Today we're talking about some Twitter features. I have family who just started using Twitter, and so I've been answering questions for them, and thought maybe you could use some help too in terms of spammers. For one thing, how to avoid them, and if you already have them, how to get rid of them, and how to protect yourself from getting spammed in the future. So taking a look here at my Twitter, and actually I just emailed Twitter because their background stuff isn't working. It's not tiling. But that's another issue. A lot of people are complaining about that on Twitter right now. But we're talking about spammers. The first thing that you can do to protect yourself is to come up with a really hard password. I know that kind of sucks. It's a pain because it's much easier to just type in something like 12345. But spammers know that, and then that makes your account really vulnerable. I got hacked a few times when I first started. So I came up with a pretty tough to crack password, and you probably should too. And then keep it someplace safe off the computer. They have a two-step verification process now that you could do, but it's cumbersome. So your best bet, if you want to log in and out quickly every day, is to just come up with a tough password for now. And that usually seals the deal. I have to say, though, Twitter's been pretty good because I used to get a lot of spam mail in my mailbox, and I haven't. If you're new to Twitter, you might get something in your box like, oh, people are talking about you, or people are laughing at you, and those kinds of spam messages. Like I said, I used to get those every day. A lot of other people did too, but Twitter's done a pretty decent job of cleaning that up. So now in my inbox, it's people I actually want to talk to, so that's a really good thing. Some of the other things that you can do to avoid spammers or be on the lookout is to use some tools that are available around the Twitter universe. One of them is called Manage Flitter, and I'll put these links under the video for you. This one I already logged into because it takes a few minutes to log in. But you'll notice when you go to the Manage Flitter page, it'll just say hook it up to your Twitter account. You can say yes, and you're hooked up right away. But because it takes a long time to load followers, and we don't want this video to be 3 days long, I'm already logged in here. So I just want to show you some of the free features. You can see here, people who aren't following you back. It's showing the number of people who aren't following me. I'm following quite a few right now, and will unfollow soon if they don't follow back. And here it shows you who's inactive, non-English, fake spam. This is the one we're talking about right now today. So this one shows me people who are fake spam or fake following. In other words, people who have taken over people's real accounts. They're spam bots. They're trying to push their own programs or just cause havoc on the internet, whatever the reason. It's showing 57 fake spam accounts, and if it turns out that that's the case, then you can unfollow them right here, and it shows you just how to do that very, very quickly. Which also, another nice feature that Manage Flitter has is that you can unfollow in general rather quickly. You can't bulk unfollow on Twitter anymore like you used to be able to because of them trying to control spammers. But Manage Flitter in particular has a nice way of, if you click really fast, you can unfollow really quickly and almost get the same feel as if you're bulk unfollowing. But the main thing I wanted to show you here was how to find the fake spammers. And again, it's just a one click to your fake followers, and it'll show you right away, and you can go unfollow at your heart's content. And they're usually right. So that's for people who are already following you. If you got a lot of them, it's a great way to go down the list and get rid of them. Another thing you can do is manually, and this is an important thing because if you just bulk unfollow people, they're still going to follow other people and cause problems on Twitter. One of the things you can do to help the Twitter community is to go in your list, take a look at people that may be spammers. This one I know is because I already looked it up. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But just as an example, somebody here you could easily just unfollow them. They're a spammer. But if you want to help the Twitter community, you could click here, do a right click, and see where it says block them. So that might be the first thing you want to do so they can't follow you again, but also report this person for spam. Again, that's a nice thing that you can do for the community, and to help everybody out. And also here again, you can block them from following you. I'm laughing because Homer Simpson was making a comment in the background. If you play Tapped Out on your iPhone or your iPad, you know what I'm talking about. That's a great game. But sometimes Homer talks to you when things are ready. But anyway, so that's how you can help the community and then block the person from refollowing you. Another thing you can do, and the other service I wanted to show you today besides Manage Flitter, is Personal Verified. And this is a quick way to check individual rather than bulk if you just want to check out one person and see if they're real or not. So let's check this one. I'm going to highlight their username, and I'm going to go to this Personal Verified. And this is the same kind of thing with Manage Flitter. All you have to do is hook it up to your Twitter account. And again, I'll put these links under the video for you. You authorize it, that it's okay to use it, and then all you do is it's like one click. You put the name in, you check to see if they're real, and this one says alert, this is not a real person, it shouldn't be, follow farming. So this is a bot, a troll bot, somebody you don't want following you or to be followed. So this is somebody that we can go back, and again, like I said, I could just unfollow him or her, but instead I'm going to report for spam, and that automatically blocks them and then reports them as well. So just a little quick tutorial here on how to help yourself avoid spammers and spam bots and get rid of some of the ones that you already have as well. And again, you know, you can do that when you're trying to follow new people. Just go to this Personal Verified and plug in the name. You know, just type in another person and see if they're legit. This one I know they are, but I'm going to type it in for you anyway so you can see a good one. And we do that. And send out a tweet. This one's awesome. Scored very high. So it shows you that that one is a good person to follow. So you get the idea. If you have questions or comments, you can leave them for me under the video. It's Diane Banks at Voice123. Also on Twitter, of course, every day at Diane_Banks. Here on YouTube, adding new videos. Please subscribe. And thanks for watching.